Ladies and gentlemen, we are live here tonight for some Thursday night racing. It's the Stars and Stripes Truck Series here at IRP for the Hoosier 150. Stars and Stripes Racing League back into town here for the first time ever. Right now, looking at the board, top of the leaderboard is going to be Johnny Eckert. He is bad fast here tonight, folks. 21.55. That's a track record here at IRP. Unbelievable lap time. We're watching the White Claw Tom Ogle machine rip it around the speedway. Ogle looking good on the board. Currently in fourth, but practice is wrapping up. We're jumping straight into qualifying here tonight. Thanks for tuning in. Hutchinson Motorsports TV. Blake Hutchinson on the call here for you tonight, a.k.a. The GOAT. We appreciate you spending your Thursday night right here for one of the best truck series in the world. It's the Stars and Stripes Truck Series. That'll conclude practice. It's official. Eckert, quick time, 21.55. Top of the board. Jumping straight into qualifying here, folks. Who's going to set the quick time? Going to be interesting to see. First trucks to hit the track here. Let's see who wants to jump out there right away and get it rolling. We've got a good car count once again tonight. The Stars and Stripes Truck Series never disappoints on car count. These guys show up and show out week in and week out, and we're starting off with a quick one, folks. Scott Rickert competing for wins every single week. This man is an absolute wheel, man. That 05 machine, the Tire Pros 05. Scott Rickert taking the green flag here. Indianapolis IRP. Does Rickert have the speed here? In practice, he kind of looked like junk, not going to lie, but we're going to see what kind of lap time he's got for us here. First time around the speedway. Heading into turns 3 and 4. Rickert looking good. He's going to set the pace here as the first car on the track. Coming out of turn 4, crossing the line, his first lap's going to be 21.70. Rickert wants to do better than that. We know in practice they were about 0.2 faster. Loschin cashing in a 22.08. We're going to see if this second lap's going to be better, though, for Rickert. Coming out of turns 3 and 4. He's going to cross the start-finish line. The 05 of Rickert. Lap time, 21.64. Top of the board for Scott Rickert. Let's see who else we got out on the speedway. All kinds of trucks here. We got Zach Kreitz out here, and boy, he looks like junk here at IRP. The Denver native. Zach Kreitz is slow here tonight, it's looking like. He's going to cross the line his second lap. Going to be a little bit better. But boy, that 9 truck is struggling. Setup man did not hit the nail on the coffin here tonight. Johnny Eckert, top of the board. He was fastest in practice. Nothing's changed here for qualifying. Quick time, Johnny Eckert. The Long Island New Yorker is bad fast. Right now, we're watching William Duff. He's had a rough start to the season so far. William Duff trying to change his luck up. That first lap's not going to help him. 21.95, that's junk. The Mooresville, North Carolina native, going to be starting in the rear, folks. Jake Bustos hitting the speedway here. The Flossmoor, Illinois. Jake Bustos, we know he's good at qualifying, folks. Every single week he started up front. So we're going to hop on board with Bustos, see if he can figure something out here at IRP. Hutchinson Motorsports cockpit view with Jake Bustos. Into the corner, he's easy on that throttle. Onto the back stretches Bustos. Does he have something for Eckert, or is he going to be in the back? Heading into turns 3 and 4. Bustos looking steady in front of the sold-out crowd here at IRP. He's going to cross the line. His first lap's going to be a solid... Where did it even put him? Nope, he's back in 11th. I thought he was up there. 11th place for now for Bustos. He needs to find about 0.2 of a second to be competitive here tonight. Can the Flossmoor, Illinois, put down a scorcher here? The number 74 Top Golf machine coming out of the corner, going to cross the line. Little bit better, 21.70, 6th place for him. But Ross Tatum, folks, we got a new pole sitter. Quick time. Ross Tatum, the number 21 truck, 21.55. Ross Tatum Looking bad fast here tonight. Meanwhile, Jason Grattan out on the speedway. He's in his last lap onto the backstretch, heading into turns 3 and 4. His first lap was good enough for 8th with a 21.72. Grattan looking for better. The Pittsfield, Illinois is going to cross the line. 21.70, good enough for 6th. Meanwhile, the Air Jordan #1 machine, Will Bustler, out onto the speedway. Bustler, 9th place for his first lap, 21.72. What does the one truck have for us? The Virginian of Will Bustler. Heading into 3 and 4. Bustler looking to gain some momentum. Out of 4, looking steady. Might be a little bit better, but it's not going to be much better. 5th place for 21.67 on Bustler. Meanwhile, looks like Joshua Alt is putting down a scorcher. 21.62. That's good enough for 2nd. Tom Ogle out on the speedway, taking the checkered flag for his final lap. That's going to move Ogle 21.69 up to 7th place for now. Rob Sherwood out on the track. Rob's always quick here. We're going to see if it's the same here at IRP. Sherwood is having some connection issues. No clue what just happened. Oh, checkered flag out. It's official. Ross Tatum, quick time 21. Truck of Ross Tatum going to be on the pole here tonight. Let's show your starting lineup. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Hoosier 150 here. Hutchinson Motorsports TV bringing you the action live. Let's get this right here. On the pole, the number 21 truck, Ross Tatum. 2 is outside, the number 94, Joshua Altis, row number 2. On the inside, gonna be the number 90 machine of Johnny Eckert. 2 is outside, the number 05, Scott Rickard. Row number 3 on the inside, and in the number 1 truck, it's Will Bustler. 2 is outside, the number 51, Tom Wiesa. Trying to find the grid here, folks. Having some camera issues. Well, there we go. All right, let's get a better view. Whatever. This will work. So dropping back, row number 4 on the inside, the number 11, Tom Ogle. 2 is outside. We got the number 23, Dylan Grimm. Row number 5 on the inside, the number 46, Jason Grattan. 2 is outside. We got the number 74, Jake Bustos. Row number 6 on the inside, the number 44 truck, Kyle Bowling. 2 is outside. It's the number 28, Josh Whitaker. Then starting in the 13th position, the number 25, Nate Lynch. 2 is outside, the 71, Zach Douse. Then we got Zach Kreitz, Rob Sherwood, Trey Jackson, Josh Robinson, William Duff the 4th, Christian Loschen, Aaron Hale, Brian Lynch, DJ Weeks, Andrew Hess, Josh Grattan, and starting shotgun in dead last. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Kenny's little brother. It's Mark Schrader. There's your starting lineup. 26 trucks here. Lucas Oil IRP. They are ready to burn this place down. These fans have been waiting all day long. Rumor is they camped overnight at the front gate. They wanted in here as quick as they could get here. But the trucks are hitting the track right away. 150 laps here tonight. As you can tell, the Hoosier 150. The 150 is for the lap count, folks. In case you didn't know. But, you know, real quick, let's pull up some race info here if we got it. Here it is, Lucas Oil, Indianapolis Raceway Park, a.k.a. IRP. 68 degrees Fahrenheit out. We got a chance of rain. Hopefully we can get this one in. Partly cloudy. This is a 3/4 or 2/3 of a mile track. Place kind of a dump, not going to lie, looking around. You know, I just flew into this dump, and I expected much more here. Everybody always talks about IRP. Place is run down. It's kind of junk. But nonetheless, the Stars and Stripes Truck Series is in town, and we are ready to roll. Front row is going to be Ross Tatum on the inside, Joshua Altis on the outside. Let's see what happens here tonight, folks. The fans on your feet, off your seats. It's time for some Stars and Stripes Truck Series action because you are live on Hutchinson Motorsports TV. Are you ready to roll? I hope you are. As they enter the restart zone, we're going green. Green flag is out of Lucas Oil IRP. Heading into turn one, door to door through the field. Front row, Tatum and Altis coming out of turns 1 and 2. The outside line looking good. The outside is the preferred line here, folks. Altis is in a good spot right now. Keep your eyes on that 94 truck, the 21 of Tatum. Thinking of dooring him. Gonna think otherwise. He's still got a long way to go. Side by side at the line, your race leader, Joshua Altis. You see that outside line, you get such a good run coming off the corner normally, but Altis put up a stinker there. He's going to drop, actually. He's going to get passed by one, maybe two trucks. Ross Tatum back to the race lead. Door-to-door battle for second. Altis is struggling right now, folks. He's got that preferred line, and he looks terrible. Get on the gas, Josh. Meanwhile, Tatum rolling in the clean air out front. Eckert gonna take over the second spot. Meanwhile, let's hop up to our eyes in the sky. The Hutchinson Motorsports blimp, the most beautiful view in the entire business. Here it is. Unbelievable, folks. I've never seen anything like it. We are still clean and green here tonight. Look at all these trucks. 26 trucks. Josh Gratton holding up dead last. It's looking like impressive. Here's Josh Gratton dead last. Let's hop on board with our last place truck, Josh Gratton. See why he's so slow. What's the Hillsboro Missourian doing to be so slow? Well, folks, to me it looks like he needs to get on the gas. Hey, Josh, the gas pedal's the long, skinny one on the right. That number 8 truck is junk. Back out front here, Ross Tatum, your race leader, out of Stewart. No clue where Stewart is. Hey, Ross, why don't you let us know what state that is, bud? Updates your driver info, but nonetheless, you're the race leader, bud. The Coca-Cola number 21 truck, Ross Tatum, taking it easy out front, but don't count out that second place truck of Johnny Eckert. He was the quickest in practice. He is a wheel man too, folks. We've seen this guy. He can wheel it anywhere. From road courses to short tracks, it doesn't matter. If there's asphalt on the ground, Johnny Eckert gonna be out front. I'll tell you who ain't fast here tonight, though, so far. It's Scott Rickard. You know, he's normally a ringer. Scott Rickard always out front, but right now he's in 6th place. Not terrible, but that 05 truck needs to get on the gas and get out front. Looking through the board, though, our hard charger, Dylan Grimm's passed 3 trucks from 8th to 5th. So there's Grimm in the number 23 out of Fort Collins. Good race for him so far, but a long way to go. This one back out front, though. Ross Tatum has about a quarter of a second lead on Eckert. Let's zoom out and drop back a little bit. We got Zach Doust out here in the 12th position. He is in the hornet's nest right now, folks. That's that number 71 truck. The Maine native lives in the middle of nowhere. He's basically a Canadian. You know what they say, you know, them Maine residents, may as well call them Canadians. Same thing. Well, we got Tom Wiesa up to the 9th spot. You know, let's go through the field a little bit. Currently in the 3rd spot after starting in 2nd. He dropped back a little bit, but he's able to figure it out. The Lynchburg Virginian, Josh Altis, back up to the 3rd spot. Right behind him, we got the number 1 truck, the Virginian. It's Will Bustler, having a solid run so far. Then we got Dylan Grimm. He's your hard charger here so far. Scott Rickard trying to find some speed. Followed by Mr. Tom Ogle, who won a couple of weeks ago on our last broadcast for the series. You know, last week these guys did race at Homestead, but Hutchinson Motorsports TV was out of town. We just couldn't do it. Then we got Jake Bustos in the 8th spot, followed by Tom Wiesa in the 9th spot, and rounding out your top 10, Jason Gratton, the Pittsfield, Illinois. But boy, what a great clean race so far here. It's been clean and green since the start of this one. This might be a fast one, folks. This is only 150 laps. We might just stay green the entire time. These guys are absolutely wheeling these things. Let's show your Hutchinson Motorsports static cams, and let's crank it up, folks. Listen to the roars of these engines as they rip it around. Lucas Oil IRP here in Indianapolis. What a great sight to see. We're single file through the field, but they are duking it out bumper to bumper. Looks like we got some battles brewing up front here. Looks like Grimm's trying to hold off that 05 truck of Rickard. Rickard must have heard me say he was slow, because he's getting on the gas and he's turning it up right now, folks. While we look at the board, the quickest lap time of the session so far, looking like it is Johnny Eckert. Second place, 21.68 earlier. That is the quick time here tonight so far. It's tough to pass here, though, folks, because that high line tends to be the preferred line here. So if you just hold that high line, it's tough for guys to get around you. But, hey, it's not impossible. Ross Tatum sure hoping there's no more passes the rest of this race, because he wants to hold off for that big win here, Lucas Oil IRP. Tatum, it's been a big up and down season for him. He's had some good finishes and some terrible finishes. Some weeks he's looked like absolute junk. Other weeks, he was bad fast. Looking bad fast here tonight. It's hit or miss for that number 21 truck, and they've hit it right on the head here tonight so far. Meanwhile, let's check out our battle for last, and what do you know? It's still the 8 truck of Josh Gratton. Let's hop on board with Josh. You know he's not thinking about passing them guys. I don't think he could if he wanted to. Josh Gratton is junk. You might just junk him. And the 8 car spins it sideways. Slide job. He's able to save it. Right on camera. Josh must have been watching the TV in the car. He knew he was live on Hutchinson Motorsports TV. He couldn't handle the pressure. That 8 truck almost junked it. Boy, he was in last before. Now he's in super last. He's all the way in the back. Let's zoom out a little bit. He's probably going to get a lap soon. This car is junk. Here's your race leader, Ross Tatum. Let's hop on board with Tatum, see what he's seeing out of his front windshield. Hutchinson Motorsports cockpit view with your race leader, Ross Tatum, the number 21. Nothing brewing there. Good race lead for Tatum. He's got about a 3/4 of a second lead on Eckert. Looks like Rickard has taken back that 5th spot. Finally gets around Grimm. He says, Dylan, you're slow. Get out of my way. I'm going to the front. Meanwhile, here comes Grimm in that 23 truck. He might just junk him. I was talking with Dylan earlier, Dylan Grimm, and he said he doesn't care who's in front of him tonight. He's willing to junk anybody. Getting up into the door, and he's trying to do it then. Right on cue. Boy, these camera angles have been spot on like usual. That's why we're the best broadcast company in the business, folks. Hutchinson Motorsports TV, cutting no corners. We know where the action is as it happens live here tonight. Here comes Tom Ogle, though, in that number 11 truck. He is hooked up trying to get around Grimm. He said, hey, Dylan, I know you tried to junk Rickard up there, so I'm going to try to take it easy around you, but please don't junk me. Dylan says, you better not try and pass me then, buddy. So Dylan going to hold on to the spot for now, trying to hold back the Worcester, Ohioan Tom Ogle. Meanwhile, dropping back, we got a new hard charger. Christian Loschen started in 20th. Here he is up to 14th already. He is wheeling and dealing. Let's hop on board. Christian Loschen, he's gained 6 spots. Looking good here for Christian. Got a little bit of space, though, between him and the next truck of Zach Kreitz. While out front, Ross Tatum padding his lead. He's up over a second on Eckert. Tatum is on another level right now. In cruise control out front. Ross Tatum with a big lead. You know, I was talking to Ross earlier. He was asking me all kinds of setup questions, and I was like, listen, Ross, if you want me to work on the car for you, you just need to hire me as your crew chief, bud, because this is getting ridiculous. You know, he's just asking me all day, what should I do with this and that? And I was helping him. I don't mind helping, you know, but it seemed to work. You know, I think my setup was spot on. So, Ross, I'm glad I could help you out here. He's out front, though, wheeling that thing. He's got about a 1.1 second lead on Johnny Eckert. Let's hop up, though, to our Hutchinson Motorsports blimp, and let's drop back a little bit, see what's going on. Jason Gratton, he's known as the faster Gratton. Much faster than his brother, Josh, or his dad, son, I don't know. All I know is they're both Grattons. One's fast, one's junk. Here's the junk one. The 8 truck. Josh Gratton, he's in dead last. Let's hop on board, though. He's trying to go 3 wide for last. I hope to see it, folks. Lucas Oil IRP, are you ready? We got a battle for last. 3 truck battle. Something's got to give. Here comes Gratton. He's sick of being the slowest you-know-what out here. The 8 of Gratton says it's go time, boys. Trying to get around the 10 of Mark Schrader. Can he do it? I don't know. The Outdoor Channel number 8 truck, Josh Gratton. 3 truck battle for last. This is a good one, folks. Nothing gets me going like a good battle for dead last. The Hillsboro Missourian getting loose coming off the corner. Onto the backstretch. Can he get a run? He's sick of being in last. Well, too bad, Josh. You're going to stay back there, bud. Back out front, Ross Tatum. Still your race leader. Has a 1.5 second lead. Going back up to the Hutchinson Motorsports blimp. Here's Johnny Eckert in the second position. The Long Island New Yorker, Johnny Eckert. Let's hop on board the Hutchinson Motorsports cockpit view. Again, though, folks, I didn't have time to say it, so I'm going to go ahead and say it, Hutchinson Motorsports TV, the best broadcast company in the business. Quit wasting your money on junk streaming services, folks. Get rid of them. You got Dirt Vision, it's junk. It's got to go. Flow Racing, junk. All of it. Get rid of it. Netflix, you don't need it. Hutchinson Motorsports TV, we've got about 100 races in our library. You can watch them at any time, and it's 100% free on YouTube. I don't even know how we do it, folks. I've been considering charging a $100 a month fee for you guys at home to watch these races because they're just so good. And this broadcast quality is just the best of the best. But, I was thinking about it, and I decided I'm going to keep it free for you, the fans, because that's the kind of guy I am. That's why I'm the GOAT, Blake Hutchinson, on the call here for Hutchinson Motorsports TV. We are here at Lucas Oil IRP for the Stars and Stripes Truck Series Thursday night racing right here. Looking through the field, what else we got brewing here? Scott Rickard up to the 4th spot. He's slowly passing trucks, folks. Rickard might have something figured out. He heard me talking smack earlier. I said he was junk. He's up to the 4th spot, and he's on the back bumper of Altus for the 3rd spot. Trying to figure him out. We're going to stay on board and see how Rickard tries to navigate around that number 94 truck. We're already on lap number 34 here, folks. Rickard rolling the top, trying to get a run onto the backstretch. He's going to dime in the corner. Is it going to work for him? Not really. Doing everything he can to find a way around that 94. You see him diming in the corners there. Entering high, coming out low. Fastest truck on the track right now. Let's take a look. Looks to be Dylan Graham, actually, is just a little bit faster than Rickard, but that's because Rickard has the truck right in front of him. So Graham and Rickard both putting down pretty good lap times, about equal with your race leader, Ross Tatum. But Tatum's got a hefty lead out front. Lead is up to 1.8 seconds. Eckert trying to hold off that 2nd spot here. That battle for 3rd, though, is still brewing between Altus and Rickard. We're going to stay tuned right here. This is one of our best battles right now on the Speedway. We're here, Lucas Oil, Indianapolis Raceway Park. 2/3 of a mile track. It's kind of a dump. But it's all good, folks. Nothing's happening. Rickard, get on the gas. Get around him, bud. Quit screwing around. But let's drop to the back a little bit, see what's going on. We got a new truck in dead last, folks. It's none other than Glen Allen's Mark Schrader. Josh Gratton has done the unthinkable. He's not last anymore. Let's hop on board with Josh Gratton. Boy, it has to be a big relief to be out of that last place spot finally for Gratton. He's still junk, but he's not last place junk. He is up to the 24th position, folks. He's slicing and dicing his way through the field. Josh Gratton, not in the last anymore. Ladies and gentlemen, round of applause, please. And the battle for 3rd is getting serious here, side by side onto the backstretch. Rickard with a run. Entering turns 3 and 4. He's going to take the spot here with a slide job. Rickard rolling to the top. He's into 3rd place. Scott Rickard up to 3rd. Don't count this man out, folks. He is working his way through the field right now. Let's see what else we got brewing through the field. Tom Weasel right now in the 13th spot. He's got a battle right in front of him. It's none other than the 44 of Bowling and the 22 of Sherwood. They are side by side. Let's hop on board here. See what Tom's seeing out his front windshield. We got a 3-truck battle right in front of him. These two working their way to the back bumper of Bustos and that number 74 truck. I'm sorry, Whitaker in the number 28 truck. Here comes the 44 of Bowling getting side by side, folks. This is a battle for 10th. Everybody wants that top 10 spot. Looks like Bowling's going to take it. The Malcolm, Nebraskan taking over the 10th place position. Out front, though, we're going to see if Rickard starts to reel in that number 90 truck of Johnny Eckert. Last lap around the speedway, Rickard was about a 10th and a half faster than Eckert. Not sure how long of a fuel run we got here tonight, though. So we're just going to have to see how that plays out. Rochelle Polk in the chat, rooting for the Grattans and Zach Kreitz. Well, Rochelle, not sure if you've been paying attention, but one of the Grattans is fast, one of them is junk. You guess which is which. And we got Zach Kreitz back here, currently in the 16th spot, middle of the field, almost. Not really, he's kind of in the back. But Ross Tatum is up to a 2-second lead right now. Absolutely commanding this race. Tell you what, though, Scott Rickard is the fastest truck on the track, and it's not even close, folks. Rickard in that 05 truck is flying right now. He was over a 10th faster than your race leader that last lap around. So keep your eyes on this 05 here tonight. But we got Jason Grattan currently running the 8th spot, going to work on the 11 truck of Ogle. Let's hop on board with Jason. The Pittsfield, Illinois. Jason Grattan trying to find his way around Tom Ogle, the old man. Can he get around old man Tom? Or is Tom's experience going to hold out? Looks like Tom's just faster than him, bud. But we're dropping back here. Christian Loschin up to the 16th spot after starting in 20th. Trying to find out who our hard charger is here tonight. It is currently Rob Sherwood in the number 22 truck. He's gained 15 spots. Started in 16th. Here he is in 11th. Good run for Sherwood after putting down a stinker in qualifying. That number 22 of Rob Sherwood out of Virginia up to 11th, trying to work his way into the top 10. Looks like we got a few lap trucks already. Or maybe just one. Zach Doust currently holding on strong to the dead last spot. We're on board with Zach Doust. He's in dead last. He's been lapped already, folks. He's also from Maine. He's taking these guys 3 wide. He might be in last, but he's trying to go 3 wide, and he just junked it. Caution is out, Zach. That's why you're in last, bud. We just witnessed history. A lap car trying to take 2 lead lap cars 3 wide, and then he spun out. That was incredible. Never seen anything like it. But nonetheless, caution is out. We're going to rack them back up, and that's exactly what the 05 of Rickard needed. Up to second already. Looks like Rickard able to take over the second spot, and they're already coming down pit lane, folks. Here comes the field. Coming down pit lane already. We are wasting no time here tonight. There's basically the whole field. These guys going to get them 4 fresh tires. Some Sunoco fuel. Honestly, not going to lie, Sunoco fuel's kind of junk. But we're going to watch this race off of pit road. Ross Tatum, your race leader. He was also on the pole, so he's got that last spot there in the pits. He's really going to have to screw up to not come out first. And the 05 of Rickard, is he able to get it? Yes, sir, Scott Rickard. What a stop from Rickard. An absolute choke job from Ross Tatum's pit crew. Rickard took the lead, didn't even have to work for it out on the track. So, new race leader, let's show the board. Meanwhile, let's get some... No, you know what? I was going to get some tunes going, but instead, let's see what we got available for interview here. Nah, we'll wait on the interview just a little early. So let's get the tunes back playing here. Hutchinson Motorsports TV, patented tunes, best in the business. Ladies and gentlemen, this music is the best in the business. Get up and dance. It's good. Peyton in the chat's pulling for the 21 truck. Hey, Peyton, you picked the wrong truck because I tell you what, Scott Rickard's a wheel man and he's got the race lead. We got another fan of the Grattans in Zach Kreitz. Well, thanks for tuning in here, Big Rib Gaming. I'll let you know, though, there's two Grattans out here. One's fast, one's junk. You guess which is which. And the field is set. We're about ready to roll as they enter the restart zone. Front row's going to be Rickard on the inside, Eckert on the outside. Green flag in the air. Big start for Rickard. He's out all by himself. Eckert looking to take over the second spot. The 90 truck's going to clear him. It's looking like coming out of the corner. Oh, and he's unable to clear him. Looked like he had the spot. Eckert needs to grow some you-know-what. Throw that slide job and take the spot. Here comes the 90 looking to go up. Not clear. He's thinking about it, though. Going door to door, unable to get the job done. You know, I really think he could have cleared him that first corner. But Eckert racing with some respect, which I don't have. Let's see what's going on through the field here. Jason Grattan currently running in the 8th spot. Bunch of fans for Jason. Let's see how our battle for dead last is going. We got 3 lap cars duking it out for last. Mark Schrader holding on now. And then we got... Oh, Mark Schrader's way back there. Look how far back Schrader is. What are you doing, Mark? Get on the gas pedal, bud. All the way back there. He might be running with a blown engine or something. I don't know what's going on. He's like half a lap behind already. But back out front, Scott Rickard, your race leader, just put down the best lap of the session, 21.64. He is night and day faster than everybody else. He's 2/10 faster than that second place truck at Tatum. Folks, hate to say it, but you may as well throw the checkered flag because Scott Rickard's out front in clean air and he's flying. This man is in a rocket ship tonight. Let's drop back here. Ross Tatum trying to reel him in, but boy, does he have a tough job because he just lost another 1/10 and a half. So we're going to keep our eyes tuned back here because we know who's out front. The battle for second is brewing, though. Here comes the 90 of Johnny Eckert. Let's hop on board the Hutchinson Motorsports cockpit view with the third place car, third place truck, Johnny Eckert, looking to give the bump and run to Tatum. He's getting to that back bumper. Is Johnny going to dump him? You know, if I'm Johnny, I might just lift a little bit late, or maybe not lift at all, and just go into the corner and smoke that back bumper. Get the 21 sideways and blow right by him. It's called the bump and run, something that I've perfected, folks. But don't try and give it back to me, because I'll take you out. But we're dropping back here. Let's see what's going on. Nate Lynch currently running in 16th. Number 25, Black Rifle Coffee Company truck. It's so-so tonight. Not the slowest, definitely not the fastest. He's mid-pack. Josh Gratton slowly working his way through the field. He's up to 19th. Better than earlier. Josh was running dead last year early on. So he's starting to pass some trucks. How about it? Let's hop on board here for all the fans of the Grattons. Josh Gratton has a big fan club here in the chat. I might get ran out of town for talking smack about Josh Gratton, but somebody's got to do it, folks. The truth is the truth. And I think that we have lit a fire underneath Josh. Talking a little smack on him has got him going. He was junk earlier, finally turning down some good, decent lap times. Back out front, though, Jason Gratton, still in 8th spot. Going to work on the old man, Tom Ogle. Let's hop on board. See if Jason wants to just junk him. The White Claw Seltzer, Tom Ogle 11 machine. Gratton to the inside. I don't think he's going to get the job done down there. No siree. It's tough to pass down on the bottom here tonight. Meanwhile, Scott Rickard, his race lead up to about 1.2 seconds. Let's crank it up again, though, folks. We got these beautiful cameras installed around the speedway. I manually installed these cameras. They are right up against these trucks. It's incredible to hear the sounds of these roaring engines here, folks. Let me find it here. Try to program it in here. There it is. Here they rip it around the speedway. Lucas Oil Indianapolis Raceway Park for the Hoosier 150 Hutchinson Motorsports TV Stars and Stripes Truck Series. And there they go. These fans haven't even sat down since the start of this race. Boy, dedication here tonight. I tell you what, I drove through here earlier on, and there was a line all the way to the road. And I said, why are you guys lined up? This track's a dump. And they said, the Stars and Stripes Racing League is in town. Hutchinson Motorsports TV's even coming. Didn't you know? And I said, oh, yeah, I forgot. They had no clue who I was. Because you only hear my voice. You don't know my face. So these fans, they heard Hutchinson Motorsports TV was in town, and they've been lined up for days out there. They say this is the best crowd to ever be at Lucas Oil IRP. Pretty incredible stat. But hey, it's fact. Meanwhile, William Duff, the 4th, currently running the 23rd spot. Rough start to the year for William, and nothing's changing here tonight at Lucas Oil IRP. That 17 truck is junk. Then we got Dylan Graham currently running in the 4th spot. Trying to hold off that number 94 truck of Joshua Altus. Let's see what else we got going through the field. Tom Wiesa, the Rosh-Holt, Wisconsin native, currently back in the 12th spot. The number 51 truck trying to get through the field. Then we go to Rob Sherwood right in front of him in the 11th spot. Sherwood out of Virginia. Not a bad day for Sherwood, but definitely not a good day for him. Door-to-door battle for 12th. Josh Robinson finding his way around Tom Wiesa. Robinson to the inside, looking to make the pass, taking over the 12th spot. Then we drop back a little bit. Andrew Hess back here in 17th. The new Lenox, Illinois. Andrew Hess, number 54. Here he is. But we go back out front. Scott Rickard, his lead up to 1.3 seconds. So Tatum trying to keep him within reach, but boy, is it tough because Rickard is wheeling that truck right now. We're halfway done already, folks. We only had one caution when our last place truck tried to take 2 lead lap cars 3 wide. He spun it out. Pretty impressive. That's actually our highlight of the race. Zach Doust. He heard he was in dead last, and he was on Hutchinson Motorsports TV live. So he figured, you know what? I'm going to take these cars 3 wide, and I'm going to spin out. And that's what he did. He brought out the caution. And Scott Rickard definitely appreciates it because he went down pit road in second, came out your race leader, and he's been gone ever since. Looks like we got a lapper up here in the distance. Rickard going to work here. Trying to reel in the lap car. We're going to see if he's friendly or if the lap car is just going to block him. You know, sometimes when you're a lap car, you see the leaders come up. You just take up the whole track. Say, you know what, I might run high, I might run low. I'll decide when you get here. And sometimes you just shove them into the fence. It is what it is. Rubbin's racing, they say. So we're going to see if that's what happens here to Rickard. He sure hopes not. Let's see how the battle for last is brewing. Mark Schrader has it commandingly. About to go 2 laps down, actually. This is Schrader right in front of your race leader. Let's hop on board and see why Mark Schrader is junk. He downshifting? No, he's just slow. Yeah, Mark Schrader, the Glen Allen native. You know, his older brother, Kenny, would be pretty embarrassed. Kenny, if you're watching, I'm sorry, but you need to give Mark some tips. I know you used to run back there too back in your NASCAR days. I know, Kenny. But Mark doesn't need to do it here in the Stars and Stripes Racing League. But we're going back out front here. Scott Rickard, still your race leader, has a 1.2 second lead. Ross Tatum starting to reel him in just a little bit. Let's hop on board with Tatum. Looking like he's figured something out. And it looks like Rickard's regained that 1/10 of a second he lost. So Rickard back out to about a 1.3 second lead. And as we go through the field, your hard charger currently, Andrew Hess, he's gained 7 spots. Started all the way back in 24th, all the way up to 17th right now. Your biggest loser of the race, he's lost 12 spots, folks. It's Josh Whitaker. That number 28 truck. He started in 12th. He's in 24th. The Concord New Yorker, Josh Whitaker, is struggling. And I tell you what, Josh was one of the few who didn't ask me setup advice. Hey, Josh, you should have asked, bud. Hate to break it to you, I'm kind of a setup guru. And we got Joshua Altus back up here to the 5th spot. Dylan Grimm able to find his way around him. As we're getting down to the nitty-gritty here, folks, we only got about 60 laps left to go or so, 64. So let's change it up here. Let's see what we got going through the field. Tom Ogle holding on strong to that number 7 position. That's where he started this race, and that's where he's trying to end it. The old man, Tom Ogle. Wheeling and dealing here at Lucas Oil IRP. Impressive. As we got Nate Lynch back here in the 16th position. Started in 13th, back to 16th. And we got Brian Lynch not too far behind him, 19th spot. Here comes Josh Gratton, though. Gratton back up to the 20th position. He's gained 5 spots since the start of this race. Boy, he looked terrible early on. He's finally figuring it out. Trying to get around Brian Lynch here. Is he going to move him out of the way? This is a battle for 19th. Everything's on the line in this battle for 19th right now. Jason Gratton in the number 8 truck. Looking underneath the 24. Can he take over the 19th spot? You could cut the tension with a knife here. Everybody wants to know what's happening for 19th. Heading into turns 1 and 2. Gratton's going to blow by him. Says, later, nerd, you're slow. Blows right by him. He's in the 19th position. Congratulations, bud. Then we got the other Gratton up here in the 8th position, Jason Gratton. He's been there all race long. Then not too far behind him, Zach Kreitz in the number 9 truck in the 13th spot. But back out front, Rickard's race lead is still out about 1.3 seconds. Nothing's changed out front here. With less than 60 laps left to go, Rickard in cruise control out front. Let's see, when these guys pit, let me pull up the Hutchinson Motorsports pit strategy board. The best strategy board in the business. They made it about 50 laps before they pit under caution there. So I'm not sure if they can make it 100 laps on fuel. My guess is they'll probably have to pit again. But we're going to find out here. I doubt this thing stays green, though, the last 60 laps. Anyways. So my guess is next caution, you're going to see everybody come down. And if that doesn't happen, then in the next 30 laps, you're probably going to see some guys thinking about pitting. Meanwhile, Eckert's starting to lose some speed there. Tatum pulling away from him. There's a big gap between second and third. Eckert about 2.5 seconds behind second. Still holding on strong in that third place position, though. You got a lap car right in front of him. Kenny Schrader's little brother. Let's go back down to the track, though, folks. Let's do another crank it up here with the Hutchinson Motorsports static cams. These are the best in the business, folks. I tell you what. Listen to the roars of the engines. Crank it up to 100. Stars and Stripes Truck Series. Look at all the horsepower around the speedway. 26 trucks duking it out for the checkered flag. First time ever the Stars and Stripes Truck Series has been here at Lucas Oil IRP, I believe. Could be wrong. I don't know. Maybe I'm making that up. Thought I read that somewhere. Wow, this is incredible. Let's hop up, though, to our Hutchinson Motorsports blimp, see what's going on and with our eyes in the sky up there. Currently, we're checking out Jake Bustos right now in the number 74 truck. The Top Golf Callaway number 74 machine, Jake Bustos. He's currently in the 12th position. Meanwhile, Rickard padding his lead just a little bit, up to about 1.5 seconds. Getting through lap traffic, though, right now. Let's hop on board with your race leader. He better watch it. That 17 truck, William Duff, might want to take him out. Oh, Duff into the wall. Duff's going to roll the top. He says, if you're the race leader, pass me on the bottom. And Rickard says, all right, bud. Blows right by him. Meanwhile, Tatum not too far behind him. Less than 1.5 seconds separate the two. We've got 50 laps left to go here. Hutchinson Motorsports TV Thursday night racing ride here for the Hoosier 150 Stars and Stripes Truck Series. Let's drop back a little bit. Old man Tom Ogle trying to hold these youngins off. Ogle in the 7th spot. He's been holding on strong all race long. The old man racing with these young whippersnappers. 11 truck trying to hold off the 44, though. Kyle Bowling. It's a battle for 7th. Can Bowling get around him? I don't think so. I think Ogle's got the spot rolling the top. Yes, sir. Ogle going to hang on for now. Uh-oh, folks. Zach Dowse coming down pit lane. He might be retired. Zach Dowse has called it quits. He says, I can't handle it anymore. I'm done. So Mark Schrader technically passed somebody, but in my mind, the way I look at things, you're still in last, Mark. Because to me, dead last is the last car out there racing. So even though on the scoreboard there's somebody below you in the Hutchinson Motorsports book, you're commanding the battle for dead last right now. Congratulations, bud. Here's his next car, Josh Whitaker, who's about 3/4 of a track ahead of him. So here's your race leader, Scott Rickard. No lap traffic in the immediate future for him. I'll let you know when trucks decide to start pitting here if it happens. I'm pretty certain, though, that these guys are going to need some fuel by the end of this one. You definitely got to think about when you want to pit here, though. Because if you pit early and there's a caution, you're done. You're probably falling down 2 laps. So here's Ross Tatum in 2nd. Let's go through the field a little bit. In the 3rd, though, still Dylan Grimm. He's had a quiet but solid day. That number 23 truck in 3rd position. Then we got Johnny Eckert, the number 90 machine out of Long Island, New York, in 4th. Right behind him, the number 1. Rounding out your top 5, Will Bustler. Right behind him, we got Joshua Altus. Then the old man, Tom Ogle, who is absolutely wheeling that truck here at IRP. Tom told me he likes running up against the fence. Likes getting his elbows up in the air, getting dirty. Tom Ogle is wheeling that white Seltzer number 11 machine. Behind him in the 8th position, Kyle Bowling. Pretty solid day for him. Then behind him, the number 30 in the 9th position, Josh Robinson. Robinson's gained 9 spots since the start of this one. That's pretty good. That's actually good enough to be your Hutchinson Motorsports hard charger. Josh Robinson started 18th up to 9th. He's a hard charger right now. And we got Jason Gratton running 10th, rounding out your top 10. That number 46 of Gratton. Solid day for him. And that's as far back as we're going to go. We're going to hop up into the Hutchinson Motorsports chopper. Checking it out here. Look at this cluster of cars right here. Let's keep our eyes tuned. The 11 Ogle's been holding off that 44 machine of Bowling here for a while. This is a battle for 7th still, folks. The 10 truck of Schrader going to drop down to the bottom, get out of the way. Good call there by Schrader because he knew the Hornet's Nest was coming. How about Ogle rolling that top defensively? Doing a great job at it. Bowling is gaining some ground on him, though. But is he going to be able to get the job done? The main issue for Ogle is going to be that 94 truck of Altus, who seems to be off pace a little bit. So once he gets to that back bumper, it might hold him up. Because Altus is also rolling that top. Bowling looking to throw a slide job. We're going to stay tuned right here, folks. At the quarter panel, side-by-side battle for 7th. Bowling on the inside. Ogle on the outside. Coming out of the corner. Ogle's still going to have the top, but meanwhile, the 44 technically has a position for now. But they're still side-by-side. Out of the corner, can he cover up? No, sir, not going to happen yet. Ogle still able to hold him off for now, but here comes Robinson on the 30 truck. He says, get out of my way. You two are slow. Is he going to take him 3 wide? If I was him, I definitely would. I'd go right in the middle, take him 3 wide, junk him. And it looks like Bowling finally able to cover up on the old man of Ogle. Bowling taking over the 7th position. Out front, though, Scott Rickard, your race leader, coming up on some more lap traffic. Let's hop on board. Well, he ain't there yet. Let's drop back. Here is your second place truck, Ross Tatum. This is what he sees. That's the race leader right in front of him, coming up on the lap traffic. Still haven't seen anybody pit. Maybe they're good on fuel. I don't know. But if they're not good on fuel, you know, if I was mid-pack, I'd go in and pit a little early. Get some tire advantage or something. Try it out. I know it's a big, risky move. You might go a couple laps down if there's a caution. But these guys are racing pretty clean right now. I think we're gonna have a long green run, in my opinion. I wish I had a tool to see how much fuel was left in these trucks, but I just don't know, folks. I have no clue. Mark Schrader still getting lapped by everybody for the second time. All the way back here, commanding that battle for last. While Rickard gets to the back bumper of these lap cars, let's hop on board. See how he navigates them. We're on board with your race leader, Scott Rickard. Let's see how he gets around the 28. Able to clear him. Let's see what else we got going through the field. Josh Robinson, still your hard charger. He's past 9 trucks. Currently in 9th position. Oh, and he gets into him. Getting down, he gets dumped. Caution is out, and the old man of Ogle is not happy. I'm not sure what happened there. Let's get a better view. Let's see here. Caution is out here, folks, so we're just going to get a little better angle. Yeah, Robinson just gets into Ogle, sends him down, and the 46 has nowhere to go. So, yeah, Robinson just kind of dumped the old man. Old man of Ogle is not happy. Words have been exchanged. And, ladies and gentlemen, if you're in the pits after the race, you might want to go to that hauler of the number 30 truck. Because there's going to be a fight. But we got the entire field coming down pit road. Battle off pit road. Nothing's going to change out front. Rickard easily holding that lead. And the battle for second. Looks like the 23 of Graham's going to take it over. So Graham into the second spot. Let's show some Hutchinson Motorsports tunes. Or play them. Kick back. Take a little break. Hutchinson Motorsports TV. Blake Hutchinson on the call here tonight. Thanks for tuning in. And the field is set. Front row is going to be Rickard on the inside, Grimm on the outside. Folks, we've only got about 26 laps left to go here. Can Rickard hold on? He's been dominating this thing since about the start. As they enter the Geico restart zone, they're getting bunched up. Green flag in the air and a good start for Rickard. He's going to cover up quickly into the race lead. Keep your eyes glued, though. These guys are driving hard right now. They know there's not much time left. It's tough to pass here. You got to get them on the restarts when you can. Grimm getting a big run, though, on your race leader. We're going to see if Grimm can make a move for first. I don't think he's got it in him. While the field starts to single file out, if you're reading our chat, folks, there's been a pit report. The crew chief of the 11 truck of Tom Ogle has been ejected and removed from the speedway. Caution is out. Caution is out. Hang on. Let's see what happened, folks. Let's get a better view here. Looks like Trey Jackson involved. We were 3 wide here. Oh, he just looped it. Junk. Trey Jackson junking it. So we're back under caution here. Scott Rickard, your race here. But folks, Tom Ogle's crew chief again, though, he's been removed from the track. He threw the jack at the pit crew of the 30 machine. After the 30 car junked Ogle for that last caution, after the pit stop, he threw the jack at the team. And that's going to get you removed 100% of the time, folks. Report is over the radio. Tom Ogle told him to do it, so there might be something coming down here on all that. So we're gonna find out. But let's get the tunes playing again, though. Hutchinson Motorsports TV. We're getting down to the nitty gritty here. The Hoosier 150 Stars and Stripes Racing League. Ladies and gentlemen, new poll in the chat. Question is, if you were racing, would you junk the 05 to win the race? My answer would be yes, but I can't vote because I started the poll. Scott Rickard is just too fast. So if I'm out front on this restart heading into turn 1, I might lift, about 2 car lengths late and absolutely junk him. Take him out of this race so I had a shot to win it. Yes, sir, I would. Let us know in the chat what you voted for and why and how you would do it. Or are you Mr. Integrity? Would you just settle for second? Would you just be like, you know what, I'm happy to be here, I'll lose. I'm a loser. Yes, sir. Let us know in the chat if that's you. Looks like the field is set. Rickard going to take the high side here. Onto the backstretch. You're about to see the pace car head in. We got less than 20 laps left to go here, folks. Rickard just wants a clean start. He might get junked, though, folks. We're going to find out. On his inside is going to be Grimm in that number 23 truck. Pace car is in. The field is set. They're entering the Geico restart zone. Stars and Stripes Racing Series. Are you ready? Green flag in the air and a good start for Rickard. Heading into turn one. Looks to have a little bit of breathing room. He's going to take the lead easily. Looks like he's not got anything to worry about. He's lucky I'm not out there. I would have taken him out already. But we're dropping back to the field. See what's going on with these guys. Door-to-door battle for third. It's the 21 and the 90 duking it out. We got a little battle back here as well. All kinds of battles here. We're on lap 133 out of 50. About 17 laps left to go in this one. Caution's out, folks. Ross Tatum's been junked. Well, that's too bad. Tatum had a good race going. Let's see what happened. Did he get turned? Hang on. Here's the replay. Let's get a better view. Yeah, Tatum. That's on Tatum there. He got loose, got into the wall, came down, and had to lift too much. The guy behind him didn't have time to react, so he got junked. So Ross Tatum's junked. He's heading to the back. Junk truck. No fast repairs here. You're done. Let's show the Hutchinson Motorsports. Let's play the Hutchinson Motorsports music again, because this stuff is good. Best in the business, 100%. Trying to find a good one, folks. Hang on. There's just so many of these great songs. I can't remember them. Peyton in the chat says he'd pull an Austin Dillon on Rickard in that 05. So what Peyton's saying, he would junk the 05, and as the third place car starts to pass him, he'd just turn left and take him out as well. Now that's some good racing right there. But ladies and gentlemen, we're getting down to the nitty-gritty. The Hoosier 150, 13 laps left to go. The fourth caution of the night in front of a sold-out crowd. Lucas Oil IRP, are you ready for the end of this one? Rickard's got the fastest truck, but the fastest truck doesn't always win. Can the 23 of Grimm find a clean way around him? Or is he just going to ruffle some feathers a little bit and junk him? Only one way to find out, folks. Stay tuned in live here tonight. Hutchinson Motorsports TV bringing you the action live as the field gets set, hopefully for the final time, but I doubt it. These guys are going to be dooring one another here with nearly 10 laps left to go. 2/3 of a mile track. Lucas Oil IRP. Stars and Stripes Truck Series right here on Hutchinson Motorsports TV, the #1 broadcast company in the business. Pace car is in front row. Rickard on the inside. Rickard on the outside. Grimm on the inside as they're entering the restart zone. The field is set. The fans on their feet, off their seats. We are green here at the Hoosier 150. 11 laps left to go in this one, folks. Rickard shoots off like a rocket ship out front. No battle for the lead for now. But are these guys going to junk each other in the back? We're going to find out here. Door to door here. Top 5 have settled in single file already. Rickard out front already has a decent car or 2-car length lead. So we're going to keep our eyes tuned in here in the back. We got a little bit of a battle here. It's the 22. Door in the 3. Rubbin's racing, bud. The 22 just absolutely dooring Christian Lawson and that number 3 machine. Sherwood has no respect for this man. He might just junk him. Here comes the 22 of Sherwood. Let's hop on board, see if he's going to junk him. Folks, this is a battle for 8th. Sherwood getting past on the outside. That inside line is junk. Sherwood is losing all kinds of ground, but back out front, Scott Rickard with a solid lead here with just 9 laps left to go here for the Hoosier 150 Lucas Oil IRP Hutchinson Motorsports TV, folks. We're going to have an interesting finish to this one. Alt is giving a little bit of a bump. This is a battle for 4th. These guys are racing hard and a little bit dirty. That's what we like seeing here. Altus might just jump the 90. I thought he was going to door him. Door to door onto the back stretch. The 90 truck just lets him go, and he's getting loose into the wall. Caution is out. Oh, they're junking it, folks. I think we had some connection issues there. Be a part of that one. Let's see what happened. Hang on here, folks. All right. Yeah, that's some net code there. It's some net code there, and everybody gets tangled up. Yeah, you see Altus blinking. So Altus was having some connection issues was the problem there. Causes net code, which basically, if you don't know, it's when iRacing thinks there's a car somewhere when they're not. And that's all due to crappy connection. Josh Altus, you need to go buy some internet, bud, because your connection is junk. And your race is done. Junk. But out front, Scott Rickard, still your race leader. Let's show your Hutchinson Motorsports Tower cam, and let's get the tunes playing again. We're going to start over and do it again here. Probably have a green-white checker by the time we get green. And the green flag's out. Sorry about that, folks. I just put a new poll if you got time to do it real quick. 3 laps left to go. These guys are duking it out right now. They're 3 wide back here. But the poll, Joshua Altus, what do you think his internet is, folks? Is it McDonald's Wi-Fi? Is it dial-up internet, or is he logged into his neighbor's satellite internet? Be sure to vote before the end of this one. Just 2 laps left to go. Rickard out front, but here comes Grimm. Grimm had a shot to junk him, and he didn't take it. Coming to the white flag this time around. It's a 2-car race for the lead. Grimm needs to move him now if he's going to do it. White flag in the air this time around. Grimm to the back bumper of Rickard. Heading into turn 1. Down to the bottom. Is he going to door him? Door to door onto the backstretch. Side-by-side battling for the race lead. Last chance for the 23 at Grimm. He's going to have to move him now. Not going to happen there. He's going to race him clean. Checkered flag in the air. Scott Rickard, your Hoosier 150 winner. What a finish there. Grimm out of nowhere puts up a battle. Rickard able to hold on, though. What a finish, folks. Here's your final results. Folks, be sure to vote on our poll real quick here before we interview our race winner. Important poll I have going. But the question again, what connection is Joshua Altus using? Is it dial-up? Is it McDonald's Wi-Fi? Or is it his neighbor's satellite internet? Please vote on that before you head out here for the evening. Very important to know this stuff. I was more worried about that than the final restart there. But we're watching Scott Rickard rip out some burnouts. He was bad fast here tonight. Definitely deserved that win. I'm not going to lie, though. Dylan Grimm, he would have had every right to just junk him. But he didn't do it. What a great burnout, though. How about Scott Rickard putting on a show for the fans? Hey, Scott. Blake up in the booth. You got me?
Yes, I do.
Hey, a big win for you. You were dominating that whole race, but Grimm out of nowhere put up a little battle there the last lap.
Yeah, if you told me probably like 6 months ago, a year ago, I would actually like racing this track on the long run, I was probably lying. I absolutely did not like this track. For some reason, I don't know if it's the oil refresh or the truck update, but about being a little bit better for me actually made it a lot more fun and actually helped me a lot.
Yeah, well, hey, you did a great job. You didn't, you're qualified around 5th or 6th or so, but you were able to work your way through the field pretty quick and seemed to pull away fairly quickly once you got the lead.
Yeah, I kind of figured this second race I've done at this track. Granted, the first race was just caution after caution, so I didn't get much of a long run idea from it. But I wish we had a long run out of the race now, because this was actually really fun on a long run.
Yeah, it was a pretty good race. We had a few cautions there at the end, but we had that long green run right there in the middle, and it was interesting to see.
Yeah, that's why I love this league, because we usually go green a lot. This is probably about normal for a short track for us. We usually get at least a couple.
Yeah, and
great.
And yep, it was definitely a great race, but there in the back, that last caution was due to some connection issues with Joshua Altus. I was going to ask you before you head out, I started a poll. What do you think Josh's Wi-Fi is? Is he using his neighbor's Wi-Fi or is he using McDonald's Wi-Fi?
Who knows? You never know anymore.
Yeah, you never know.
My internet itself's been hit or miss sometimes lately, so who knows?
Yeah, well, we'll see if Josh can figure out the connection issues by next week. But hey, you did a great job out there tonight, able to take home another win here for the season. But before you head out, you got any shout-outs or anything to add?
Everybody on my team, my dog, Team Boston Racing Setups, and everybody puts the league on.
All right, well, short and sweet. That's what we like seeing. Next week, we are at the, we're at Darlington Raceway next week. How are you feeling about that?
I love Darlington.
Oh.
I've always loved it, so hopefully I qualify well, because that's going to probably be the biggest part.
Yeah, so these guys are going to have their hands full next week with you. So, hey, best of luck next week. I'll let you go down and celebrate with your team. Congrats on the win.
Thank you.
That was Scott Rickard, your race winner here tonight. Lucas Oil IRP Stars and Stripes Racing League. What a finish there. Dylan Grimm putting up a battle there with him. Almost found a way around him, unable to do so. But hey, folks, we appreciate you tuning in here tonight. Hope to see you next time, same place next week.